Good morning, children. Today we complete this chapter, okay? The rest of the portion is omitted. So we will see after completing our syllabus. If time is there, I will teach you the rest of the portion from this chapter. Now we will study functional group. Okay, functional group, two groups we completed. Halo group, alcohol group we completed, and alkane group. Today we study aldehyde carboxy group and ketone. Okay, up to that your syllabus will be over from this chapter. Now aldehyde. Its functional group is CHO. Okay. The functional group is CHO. It can be written like this. Okay. Better to write like this way. Understand? CHO. We write ALL. Okay. The end of the compound we write L. L means aldehyde functional group. In the compound methanol. This L means this aldehyde group. Okay, so you should know L. Now you are going to write the structure of methanol. L means aldehyde. I told you. So what is the functional group? CHO. This is a structure group of aldehyde group. CHO. Now methanol means how many carbons should be there? One. So we are having already one carbon. So only count it. Carbon should have 4 bonds. 1, 2, 3, 4 with the hydrogen. It can be written HCHO. Understood? This is the structure of methanol. ALL means aldehyde. Okay. What is the meaning of all? All means alcohol. Alcohol is a functional group. Methanol, OL, OA, it is a difference. Only one letter is a difference. Okay, difference between here is this is a alcohol group, this is a aldehyde group. And question can be asked. Here, who is a functional group? You got right. This aldehyde is a functional group. Getting? And next example is ethanol. ETHANAL. Okay. L means what is that? Aldehyde functional group. Na? L means what is the functional group? Aldehyde. CHO. Oxygen should have 2 bonds. Hydrogen should have 1 bond. Carbon should have 4 bonds. And eth means 2 carbon. Already you are having 1 carbon. 1 more carbon you write. Now what you do? Count the bond in carbon. Bonds present in carbon. You know carbon should have 4 bonds. This carbon has 1 bond. More you write 3. Structure means you have to mention this way. Okay. Now we are going to condense. This is CH3. This is CHO. It can be written. This is a molecular formula. This is a structural formula. If they ask question structure, you write this is structural formula. Okay. Structural formula means you have to mention this way. Molecular formula you can write it this way. But if sometimes we ask C2H4O. So you should know what is a functional group. So further what you do? O means you are having with the alcohol group 1 O is there. And with the aldehyde group 1 O is there. And ketone group 1 O is there. So you got to check with this 3 formula. Shall we check it? You are having this compound. Okay, you are having this compound. Now before that, in this question, okay, let me explain once again. Okay, you have got the formula like this. They are asking you to find the functional group and the alkyl group of this compound. What do you do? You should know O means alcohol group is there and aldehyde group is there. Understood? One more group is the keto group. But first we check with this. Alcohol. How many carbons? C2. 2 carbon you are having. So write it. And how do the carbon bonds? Here 1 bond more 3. Here this carbon, around this carbon 2 bonds are there, more 2. So total count it. C2H6O. Is it matching? No. Here you are having C4. So it is not alcohol family. This compound is not an alcohol family. Now you check with aldehyde group. Aldehyde I told you CHO. Total how many carbon you are having? 2. So 1 already you are having. So 1 you write. Now what you do? Count the bond around the carbon. Okay. This carbon has only 1 bond. So you write 3. This carbon has 1, 2, 3, 4. Satisfied. This carbon is satisfied with 4 bonds. Now count it C2H4O. So who is this? It is ethyl L. Ethyl L. Okay, this is methyl L. Are you getting? And the question is, by seeing this compound, they ask you to write identify the functional group and the alkyl group. This is a aldehyde group. This is a alkyl group. Methyl is a alkyl group. Question can be asked, which one determines the physical property? I told you as carbon increase, physical property increase. So methyl group determines the physical property, whereas functional group determine the chemical property. Chemical property depend upon functional group, and the physical property depend upon alkyl group. Or you can write CH3. Okay. Can you write? Next question is propanol. Okay, L means aldehyde, CHO. Prop means totally you should have 3 carbon. Already you are having 1, more 2. Count the carbon, 2 is there, more 2. This carbon you are having 1 bond, more 3. So this is your functional group. This is your alkyl group, which will determine the physical property. Okay, what is the physical property? Melting point, boiling point, density. This are determined by this group. And this is chemical property. This determines the chemical property. Okay? Clear? Next one is carboxyl group. Functional group of carboxyl group is, this is a functional group of carboxylic acid. Okay? Now you write methanoic acid. Okay, oic acid means you should know carboxyl group. This oic acid means it is a carboxylic group. See, look at this. Oxygen should have 2 bond. This is an oxygen 2 bond. Hydrogen has 1 bond. Carbon should have 4 bond. Check it. Okay. So it can be written like this also, but it is better to write this manner. Okay. Now we are going to write methanoic acid. How many carbon? Methane means only 1 carbon. Already you are having with the functional group. So now count it. 1, 2, 3, 4 bonds should be there. This is a formula of which one? Methanoic acid. Now ethanoic acid, how will you write? Okay. Oic acid is a functional group, COOH. Eth means totally you should have 2 carbon. Already you are having 1 right. Now what you do? Count the bonds around the carbon. This carbon has 1 bond, more 3 bonds should be there. So totally you are having 4 bonds. This carbon already satisfied with the 4 bond. So you can write like this. This is a ethanoic acid formula. This is a functional group. This is a alkyl group. This determines the chemical property. This one determines the physical property. Next one is ketone. Ketone means double bond should be there. Here both are said any alkyl group. Okay. Ketone means this is a functional group of ketone. C double bond O. Ketone functional group. ONE. Okay. Now propanone. Okay, ONE means what is the functional group? Ketone. So totally how many carbon? 3 carbon. I told you middle it should have ketone group. Ketone own functional group come in the middle. Both are said carbon should be there. So you are having 3. So here 1, here 1. Totally 3 carbon. Middle it should be there ketone group. This carbon 1 bond is there. Count it 3. This carbon already satisfied with the 4 bond. This carbon 1 bond is there more 3. So this is a formula propanone or acetone. Okay, one means ketone. Okay, that's all. And the contents will be C3 and hydrogen how many? H6. 2. Okay. If they ask, you have to find with it. Now I told you, you are having 1 bow with the alcohol, you check it with the formula. Aldehyde you check it. Then ketone group check it. You can come to know which functional group the compound is having. Okay. Understood? That's all. Thank you.